Hello, this is Mystic Rider, and welcome to another episode of CoasterFaQs Reacts, a series where we look at upcoming roller coasters, rides, and attractions. Now, for this episode, we don't just have a new flat ride or a new roller coaster. We got a whole new section, and it's the new. It's called the New Atlantis section, and it's going to the SeaWorld in Australia. Yeah, I believe Queensland, Australia. But don't quote me on that one. That part. Or from what I could tell, it did well. I looked up it on the SeaWorld's website. It does not say too much in terms of all the specific attractions, like all any of the shops and other features. But based on the theme, I could probably guess that there's probably going to be a lot of ruin theming to it because again, it's going to be themed to the lost city of Atlantis, as well as it's going to have some statues, fountains, and other things that are going to reflect that theming. Most of this is speculation. Don't take my word for it. But one thing that I did find, it's going to have 3 new rides. All right, it's two flat rides, and one coaster. The flat rides are going to be called Vortex and Trident, and the new coaster is going to be a Gravity Group Woodie coaster. They're called Leviathan. Now, I like Gravity Groups. Gravity Groups are I find pretty fun, as well as I've been on. Well, I've only been on one at this point. The Kentucky Flyer down at Kentucky Kingdom, but which is more of a family-oriented one. This one is going to be a lot bigger than that though. It has a height of 105 foot. It's going to have a top speed of 49.7 miles an hour, and it's going to have a length of 3,280.8 foot. So all around good stats for a Gravity Group coaster. Now, one thing I found weird is on RCDB, I did not find too much on specific elements outside. It's going to have a chain lift, as well as it's not going to be featuring any inversions. And so it's going to be more family oriented, but it's going to be a more on the upper end of family oriented roller coasters. So, but based on what I've seen on Gravity Group roller coasters, I can see that I just basing it on I predict that there's probably gonna be a lot of airtime moments and quick transitions because that's what Gravity Group likes to do, small but intense. And on that note, let's get into the videos. The first one is just the overall trailer for the new area, and it's on the theme parks channel Theme Parks. And on that note, here we go. Okay, that that was the intro to the park. But as far as I can tell, it's going to be interesting. I mean, a good assortment of rides. Vortex is I can recognize as a top spin. It says I've never been on those, but it's definitely going to be they're really pretty intense flat ride, as well as Triton, which is some sort of swing ride. I don't know the exact model on that one. As well, and then there's Leviathan, the new wind coaster. Now, I do like the train design for Leviathan. It looks really cool. I'm pretty excited to see how this coaster is going to be. And on that note, I'm going to look. We're now going to look at the roller coaster itself. The video is actually a little older. I simply put this in. I think this park was initially supposed to be planned to be open in 2020, but because of COVID, there was a lot. It was pushed back a lot. So now it's being opened in 2021. And on that note, let's get into Leviathan. The video is from a attraction experience, and on that note, here we go. Okay, that's Leviathan. Now, as just as I thought, a lot of quick transitions and a lot of airtime moments, as well as some of those bank turns are pretty steep. So yeah, this is going to be once again, it's going to be on the upper end of a family coaster, but it's still going to be more or less of a family coaster. We're pretty excited to see what it's going to it's going to be like. Now I know that the train looked a lot different than on the first one. This was just something. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if this is was it actually the official one, but from what I could tell, the layout was pretty similar, if not the same as what was done, what the actual the actual intro video is for the new Atlantis area. It's going to be so, but based on what I it's pretty accurate, but it might be a little different in terms of the speed and how some of the turns are. But from what I can tell, it's going to be a pretty good coaster. Nice high, nice speed. Average speed is going to be pretty good, as well as just all around. It just looks like it's going to be a pretty good coaster. I'm pretty excited to see how the final result looks. On that note, this is the Mystic Rider, and I'll see you next time.